EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Today it's a preseason matchup as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Dragons of Tokyo. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go here in Tokyo. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready up!
Now the first carry for Bush. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Smith. Over the middle, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. In motion left is Baldwin. Back to throw, Smith. And he can't escape, and down he goes. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Underneath, he's got Olsen. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not.
A gain of only a yard.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Johnson again on second down. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here comes the seventh play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Browns drive about to get started. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Out of the gun, Smith. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Now the first carry here for the running back. The 20, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Browns 7, Dragons nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
We'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
19 yards.
That good for 19 and a first down.
Tokyo, first down. First and 10.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll They'll look to throw here. This one complete to his running back, Jamal Williams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw here. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
20, 5, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 44 yards. And the Dragons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Smith. Little underneath throw into the hands of Walker. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
And the Browns 1st down.
Hands it off out of the gun. Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Browns have taken the lead.
14, Dragons 7.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
That's another Tokyo 1st down.
Here we go, Shaq, go.
1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Shut up. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and goal.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's a give up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Browns.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
The Browns drive about to get started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Here's Smith. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Now Smith. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now it's Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's Smith. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Hawk 70.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Throwing again is Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to lay one up deep. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20.
There he goes, right side. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So his big first half continues, his third touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now a 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Taylor. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Taylor. He'll try to pick it up himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Back. Yellow. 22. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Come on. Set. 70,
Here's Taylor to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's out right at the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Tokyo, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Taylor. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
18, Rattler, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Here's Taylor. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30.
42 yards.
And they rattle off a big one. 42 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 26-yard line. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a handoff up the middle. Wells. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dragons have cut it back within a score.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A solid stiff arm. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, set. Clock 40.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Right, 97. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 now. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Yellow, 40, red, yellow.
They'll set up a throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
For number 35, incomplete. It's now 3rd and
The Browns on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19.
60 red. 60 red.
They're going to look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Taylor will throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
Well, it certainly
down.
appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Okay, break. Get up.
They'll try and run for it. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Sold out there at the end with a dive to pick up the 1st.
Were you as surprised as I am that they actually ran the ball there?
Yeah, I thought they might throw it.
Me too, but instead, they went old-fashioned, ran the football, and he made that call correct with that dive at the end.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
To throw is Taylor. Throw left side complete. That's Wells. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Gain of 2.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now it's Taylor. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Warriors 70.
Now Taylor to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost It's third down. From the gun, it's Taylor. Now he'll tuck this and run. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Now keep in mind, no overtime in the preseason. So without getting ahead of ourselves, we'll likely see a 2-point try should they get this in the end zone. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Here now, second and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Taylor looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wells. And he will take it in for the touchdown. John Ross, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dragons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This is first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Little. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away. At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Second and 6 coming up.
Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. Third and 1.
52, boom. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Second down, goal to go.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal.
Down. Ready?
And here's a handoff out of the gun. 3 straight runs now, and that defense is held.
Yeah, we often talk about how the low man wins, right? Who wins leverage at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just that leverage. It's leverage with power. Who takes the line of scrimmage and moves it one way or the other? Right now, I can imagine the defense yelling at the offense, hey, guys, if I were you, I'd kick it. You're not getting in.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And this one is right through. And it's pandemonium in the dog pound as the Browns are going to win the football game. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, that's to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.